Welcome back, everybody, and thanks for joining Small Cap Voice once again. And here we're doing a video production, and we're joined once again by Cliff Emmons. Cliff Emmons is the CEO of IIOT-Oxys, the ticker symbol being ITOX. The company had great news out on the press wire. We're going to be touching on that amongst other topics. Let me give you the date line on that. It's August 16th, 2022, and the headline reads, IIOT-Oxys signs NDA with South Asian industrial automation company creates momentum in smart manufacturing vertical. Let's welcome Cliff now to the show. Cliff, thanks for making time for us once again at Small Cap Voice.
Always a pleasure, Stuart.
And it's great to have you back, as I mentioned, and it's great to talk about such big news for your company. And we've had the opportunity to follow up a few of your press releases in this way. This news is game-changing for you. I mean, to put it simply, you're a young, up-and-coming company, and this is a massive vertical for you to be entering into. Tell us what's got you most excited about this collaboration.
Absolutely, the thing we're most excited about with this potential partner is how experienced they are. They really have such a solid business in the area of industrial automation, and this really complements our discrete manufacturing strategy that we've pivoted to over the past year. Furthermore, they have a real strength in industrial robotics, another very exciting and growing field that we complement well. Furthermore, they are developing some of their own IIoT industrial Internet of Things products that really complement their mainline business. By far, they have the largest product portfolio and actual annual revenue of any of the partners we've engaged so far. I also really like their vision because they see exactly what IIoT and AI and machine learning means as far as their business, how it is changing and improving results for their customers and is a real opportunity for their growth as well. Best of all, they reached out to us. They saw the traction that we were beginning to get in this area, that some of the recognition we had, and they reached out to us. And we think that definitely comes along with the complementary skill set that we have, not just in Oxys, but in our other strong strategic partner, Ingura, in the area of AI and machine learning. So there is another aspect that I feel very comfortable about, and that is a lot of my past experience as far as leadership in product development and business has been working with teams and companies from Asia, South Asia, and Southeast Asia. So this really gives me a chance to kind of come back to some of the roots that I had collaborating with international companies on the other side of the globe.
Well, and you mentioned in the press release, a point well taken, that this new partner is just one of the accelerators for your company in the smart manufacturing vertical. Them being just one of the things, tell us a little bit about, well, what are some of the other things?
Sure. And actually, before I jump on to these other accelerators that are in the smart manufacturing area, I want to emphasize again to our viewers that this isn't the only place where things have been taking off for Oxys. Our structural health monitoring business really has seen really the validation through the extension of our DOT contracts, and has really laid out for us a solid revenue stream for this year that really kind of gives us a little chance to kind of double down on these other opportunities like smart manufacturing. So one of the key accelerators is, again, our strategic partner Ingura in Europe has actually completed some very successful smart manufacturing proof of concepts, POCs, right there over in Europe. And we know that these use cases are going to fit very well with the US prospects that we have really been cultivating really over the past year. So we're very excited about how those use cases will complement our prospecting efforts here. Furthermore, earlier this year, we signed an NDA with another EU company, an electrical tech OEM, and the discussions and collaborations with them have gone very well. We actually have a few proposals in front of them as we speak, and we really expect that as this second half of 2022 progresses, that good things are going to come out of that. Furthermore, everyone knows that we really had some excellent conferences over the past couple of months. Javier had his keynote in Barcelona. Together, the two of us presented at the Digital Twin Consortium in Florida. And these conferences had exactly the effect we were hoping for. It really has brought new prospects to our door based on these presentations. Not only in the structural health monitoring, where we were really focusing our talks, but so many of the principles that we use in our structural health monitoring business, those machine learning techniques do really well in these areas of smart manufacturing. Also, we're a Cambridge, Massachusetts-based company in the heart of the greater Boston area. And just the prospecting that comes from attending the usual university events that take place in the area have been very helpful in generating new prospects. And this is where I think it's important to emphasize to our viewers things that we have brought up in the past, but I want to emphasize now. And that is because some of our founders are alumni of the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, we qualify as a STEX company. In other words, a startup exchange, an MIT startup exchange company. And what that does is it kind of gives us top billing with the other companies that associate with MIT through their industrial liaison program, MIT's ILP program. So we often get put in front of opportunities or given opportunities to get in front of large international, multinational companies that are looking to engage with startups such as Oxys.
Well, you gave us a lot there to unpack, and you talked about how 2022 is going to round out. So let me circle back to that then, and let's get details. Within the smart manufacturing vertical, what did the next 6 to 12 months look like for you, Cliff?
Well, first of all, I just want to say we're so excited about being a part of this significant and growing market segment. Just want to remind everyone that the worldwide smart manufacturing market, also known as the Industry 4.0 market, was estimated to be 64.9 billion USD in 2021, and it's expected to grow at 20.6 CAGR to actually reach 165.5 billion by 2026. Now, our goal within this segment over the next 6 to 12 months is to secure these POCs, these proof of concepts, that will in turn lead to contracts during that time period. Now, this goal is based on our previous hard work, where over the past year, we pivoted to focus on discrete manufacturing processes, specifically with small and medium-sized companies in the medtech supply chain space. And these are companies that focus on things like CNC machining, metal stamping, plastic injection molding, plastic extrusion, and automated assembly and test. So, we really believe our core strengths when we start talking about our strong technology, our business partnerships, the successful pilots and use cases that we have, all combined with our extensive network and prospects, we truly believe that that's going to support these goals that we've set for ourselves.
Excellent. Well, shareholders and viewers and potential shareholders, we're going to be doing a Q2 call with Cliff and probably other members of the team. But Cliff, as we wrap up this call, this interview, what are some of your closing thoughts you want to leave with the shareholders and investors?
Well, just as a little teaser for that call, I always encourage our stakeholders to look at our SEC filings, and I would encourage focus on the MD&A section in our latest Form 10Q that we filed, and take a look, because we can say that we absolutely delivered on our promise for our revenue in 2Q to exceed all of that we did in 2021. So we're very pleased that we can deliver on that promise, and we feel there are more good things to come.
Well, that's Cliff Emmons, CEO of IIOT-Oxys. Find them under the ticker symbol ITOX. Cliff, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you very much, Stuart.
All right, for Cliff Emmons, I'm Stuart Smith of smallcapvoice.com, saying thanks so much for tuning in, and keep those questions coming. We will incorporate as much as we can into that Q2 shareholder call, so stay tuned.